This is how small businesses on TikTok are scamming you, the micro influencer. Let's get into it. Okay, so I am technically considered a micro influencer, even though I do not consider myself a micro influencer whatsoever. I feel like a micro influencer definitely probably has over 5K, I would say, but TikTok says I'm a micro influencer. So because of this, I have been approached by multiple different brands that say they want me to be their brand ambassador. They want to work with me. They love my style. They would love to send me free shoes or free jewelry or whatever in exchange for a video promoting their brand. Now, if you go to these companies' pages, you can see that they have 50 million brand ambassadors. Their videos have so many different people promoting their brand. It's absolutely insane. That is why they have so many followers, because they have so many people posting on their TikTok, their For You page about this brand. So other people are finding them and going to follow them. However, I'm telling you right now, I do not believe that these brands are making any sales without the influencers. I think the only sales that they're making are from the influencers. This is why I think that. All right, so I got approached by a shoe company and she said, "Hey girl, I really like your style. I want you to be a brand ambassador for our company," and yada, yada, yada. So she said I could go to their website, put in a pair or two pairs of shoes. I could pick any two pairs, put in a code, and then I would get them completely free, shipped to me in exchange for a video. I go to their profile on TikTok, and the first thing I notice is the 50,000 million bazillion different people of their videos on their page. So that was the first red flag. Second red flag was I go to the website and the first thing I see on their page is a pair of little white house slippers. One has a cowboy boot, one has a cowboy hat. I know you know what I'm talking about. You've seen them before. These slippers were on their page for $65. $65. Second red flag, or I'm sorry, that would be the third red flag, because the second red flag was that I definitely had seen those slippers on Shein before. Now, I myself have never purchased from Shein, but I have the Shein app, and I've done so much late night scrolling on Shein and add to cart, and then remove, because I'm always broke bitch. So I have never bought anything from Shein. I have had stuff gifted to me from Shein before, but I have never purchased anything myself. But I scroll so much on Shein, Amazon, Target, all the websites, and add $1 million to my cart and never buy anything. So I saw these slippers. So I go to the Shein app and I look. Those slippers are $8.40 on Shein. They are $65 on their website. She said I could pick two pairs for free, right? So I thought, okay, I'll just put them into my cart and then maybe I'll just get free shoes. Free shoes. Who doesn't like free shoes, right? So I added the cowboy boot and hat slippers. I added some cow slippers. So they're actual slippers with a little cow's head. I have also seen those on Shein before. Those cow slippers on Shein are $4.70. They have them on their website for $45. I go and add them to my cart. I put in the code that she sent me, and it does make them free, but it charges you shipping. So that's their thing. That's how they are scamming you, is because they are making you pay for the shipping for your product that they want you to promote. So listen here. $8.40 plus $4.70 on Shein is $13. Shein also does a lot of discounts, so you could get even less than that for those damn shoes. Together in their cart on the website, my total was $110. Okay? My shipping that I would have to pay for was $36. $36. So that is a $23 markup on these shoes that they bought for $13, maybe even less than $13 from Shein. Next, a jewelry company approached me and I went to their website. She said the same thing. She said that I could pick 3 pieces of jewelry and I would get them for free. This time she did say you would just have to pay for shipping in exchange for a video promoting our brand. It was another jewelry brand that had 50 million, thousand, bazillion influencers promoting this brand. And then some of them even, I would click on their page and they would have like 500 followers, like less than me, more than me. So they're getting their name out there pretty well. So I went to their website. I saw their jewelry. I actually was a little like, oh my God, this is so cute. Because I have looked on Shein before, but I've never specifically like looked up jewelry on Shein. So I did think they were really cute, but I went and added my 3 free pieces, and I was just curious about how much the shipping would be because I knew about the shoe thing because that had happened a couple months back. So I added a ring to my cart that was $35. I added a necklace that was in my cart for $25 and a bracelet in my cart for $27, okay, on their website. That is $87 in my cart total. I put in the code that she gave me to make my total be free except for the shipping. And my shipping was $34 in shipping, okay? And I knew about the shoe thing, so I went to Shein. And I put in this jewelry. I just typed in like gold ring, blah, 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 whatever I could find. And I scrolled and I found these things. The ring was 61 cents on Shein. The necklace was $1.08 on Shein. The bracelet was 64 cents on Shein. The exact same. They even used pictures off of Shein for their website. That comes out to $2.33 on Shein. If I paid the $34 in shipping to get these products to promote their brand, I would be paying a markup of $53 to them for their Shein jewelry. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to buy from Shein because it's unethical and they have like their problems or it's piece of shit stuff, whatever your reasoning is. But do not ever let your reasoning be, I will not buy from Shein, so I will buy the same thing that this person bought from Shein and marked up 500% on their website. That is a dumbass reason to say, I want this product, but I'm not buying it from Shein. If you are going to buy something that was already purchased from Shein, just go get it from Shein. Go get it from Shein. Save yourself the money. Save other people from falling for this scam. And it's already supporting Shein. This person has already supported Shein. They're just scamming you to make money off of you. So before you start going and buying things from small businesses that you are like, I want to support a small business, go check Shein. Because I guarantee you that this person has just purchased that from Shein and has turned over for a $500 markup to scam you out of your money. Don't let these jewelry and these shoe companies do this to you, the micro influencer. Use your brains. Use your brains.